Annyeong, it's Mikey here, and thank you guys so much for just helping me with this channel. It's just so incredible. Like just seeing how far this channel come for me, it really does feel incredible to me, and I'm just so grateful of how I see it grow each and every day. Now, today I want to thank Keebz N Cable. So I remember I mentioned last time, Keebz N Cable sent me a bunch of switches. I did one, the AED, AE boards, like the Hall effect switch, which is like kind of replicating the electric capacitive and the taupe array. And then the last one I did was with Keebz N Cable and ClickPig with their tactile switch. Now today I have the Ice Kaching. So it comes in this little cup. It's like a bubble tea cup, really. This really reminds me of a bubble tea cup, but this is the Ice Kaching switch. So we're gonna go into doing all the sound tests, taking a look at the switch itself, and see what our thoughts are. So let's get straight into the video, and please make sure to like and subscribe. So introducing to you guys the Keebz N Cable Ice Kachang linear version. Now this is a linear switch, 5-pin, and it has a more of like a poppy-ish sound profile, like slight thock with a little bit of clack, high pitch. So a poppy sound profile, which we're gonna go right into the sound test.
So we're going now straight into the stem wobble test. As you can see there, there is some horizontal wobble as well as vertical. So keep in mind when you're getting this switch, you are going to get a bit of stem wobble. It's not a crazy amount, right, compared to say some other switches, but there is going to be some stem wobble. So you're going to have to keep that in mind. If you are someone that is sensitive to stem wobble, don't like it, please keep in mind that there will be some stem wobble vertically as well as horizontally. So these are things to keep in mind, as not everyone likes stem wobble and they get really sensitive to it. It's like, for example, like the Witcher Studio Mirandis, which do have some heavy stem wobble. When you're typing, you don't really notice, but when it's pressed down, as you can see with this key, and it's going around in a bit of a circle, you will feel it if it's pressed down. So this is a switch that does have a little bit of stem wobble. It's not a horrible amount, but that it does exist. Now, I do want to also give you guys a bit of a backlighting test in terms of the color accuracy, right, with this switch. So as you can see, thanks to the cutout that it does have for the light, you are not getting a affected light, which is really great, because sometimes with certain switches, with the color of the switch, it can affect the actual lighting, meaning you can get like a different kind of hue. And with this switch, the lighting does come through really nicely. It's not a super dim switch, like say some other switches out there that might not let the lighting come through really nice and it makes it dim. This one actually has done it well, where you can still get the light come through and not get affected. So if you are interested in the switch and you do like your backlighting, this will be pretty good for your backlight. So now my thoughts on the Ice Kachang switches. They aren't going to be my favorite switch. I did think that they went well with the ASA profile switch, profile keyboard with the LumaKey 98 that I have. And it isn't on the super loud side, but it's not on the incredibly quiet side. I would say hand lubing these does help a lot with the switches. It really does make a sound a little bit more poppy and a little bit deeper, get a little bit smoother feel to it as well. In terms of the actual build quality of these switches, I think they were decently made. The plastic quality wasn't amazing. I'm not going to say like they're amazing quality switches, but if you are someone who does like a little bit more of a poppy sound profile, these could definitely be something you could look into. And they're going to be available on Keebz N Cable, of course. And I'll have all the links in the description for you guys to take a look for everything, the switches, the keyboards and such. But yeah, I mean, if you are someone who does like your poppy sound profile, I would take a look.
Now let me know down below in the comments what your guys' thoughts are on the Ice Kachang switch. I think for a linear switch, it's not horrible. I think it's okay of a switch. Let me just bring it closer to you guys for you. And you take a look here. So the switch itself, I felt wasn't on the dark, like deep side. So it's not one of my personal preference choices, because I'm more of like the creamy, quieter switch type person. This one felt a little bit more on the like medium in terms of the volume of the switch itself, but in terms of like the deep sounding, it didn't really sound incredibly deep for me. I think this comes at more of like a middle ground sound, where it's like it's not clacky, but it's not thocky. And I don't know, this is personally for me not one of the switches I would personally enjoy in a board, just because, as I said, I'm more of like on the quieter side with like a creamier switch sounding. But some of you guys might enjoy this even more. And of course, I hope you guys enjoy the sound test, and I hope it helps, right? That's what I'm trying to do in multiple boards, some with foam like removed, more of a neutral sound. So my goal really is to try to get you guys the most accurate sound test as I can. But hopefully this helped. And of course, I'll have the links in the description, and you guys can go take a look at Keebz N Cable and see if something that you'd want to grab. So please make sure to like and subscribe, and of course catch the other videos I got, and I'll have to see you guys next time.